My name is Pete Mayer. I'm with FoamFit Tools, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a foam tool organizer using the router method. This material is a dual color cross-link closed cell polyethylene. It's normally used in CNC machines to make toolbox organizers, but I'm going to show you a way to do this freehand using a router. First, let's talk about some of the supplies you'll need. So the actual cutting is done with a woodworking router. This is a pretty small router. The bigger ones are actually nice because they have larger handles to hold onto, and then there's a larger window to look through to see the line that you're trying to follow. The bit that we have in here is a 1/4 inch diameter straight bit. It doesn't have a taper or spiral, just a single flute cutting flute, and a woodworking bit will do a good job. This is a bit that's meant for plastic, but either style, the woodworking bit or a plastic cutting bit will do a good job. You also want to be able to secure the foam to your workbench. So what I'm using is just a couple of pieces of double-sided tape. This is a double-sided carpet tape, and that'll allow me to stick it down to my workbench so that I have both hands free to use the router. The other things I'll need, safety glasses. I need a marker to trace the tools. So the two that seem to work best, this is a Expo Wet Erase transparency marker, and then this is it's a chalk marker. So basically it's a paint pen. They're used on chalkboards, so it's a water-based chalky paint that is a little easier to remove. Okay, so the first step is to trace the tools onto the foam. And I'm going to get this lined up and get the paint flowing. And I'm just going to trace the outline that I want to cut into the foam. The other thing that I want to think about is how I'm going to pick this up. So I kind of try and find the balance point of the tool, and then I'm going to sketch in some finger pockets just to make it easier to pick up later. Okay, now I'm ready to start cutting. So I've got the bit sticking out a 1/2 inch because I'm going to make a 1/2 inch deep pocket. And I've got the speed setting on the slowest setting on my router. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the router, and I'm going to zigzag back and forth, and I'm going to clear out the center of the pocket. So I'm going about an 1/8 inch each time. I'm zigzagging back and forth. I'm just staying away from my line. We'll get it cleaned up later, but I want to work my way across and remove all the material in the center of the pocket. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to follow my line, and I'm going to go clockwise around my pocket. By going clockwise, I'll get a nice smooth edge on the pocket. Okay, let's vacuum it off and see how we did. Okay, I vacuumed it off. I'm going to test fit the pliers, and then the only thing I've got left to do is remove the little bit of marker line that's left, and for that I'll just run it under water and then rub it with my tip of my finger, and that'll help get that marker line to wash off. Thanks for watching. Remember, FoamFitTools.com for the material, and please give us a call if you have any questions.